Hi, 大家好. Hi, friends of the Espresso. How are you doing? As you know, today is the first meeting since President Joe Bidan became the U.S. president and meeting Xi Jinping. So it's a very important meeting. There's a lot of expectations. So you guys might be curious and wanted to know what exactly did Xi Jinping say at the opening speech. So this is just a small video for you guys to find out. 好的，我们一起来看一下。首先呢是总统先生，你好。总统先生先生 Mr. President 总统你好 so say hi, right? 总统先生 is another politeness marker, so Mr. President 你好。今天是我们第一次以视频的方式会晤。今天是我们第一次以视频的方式会晤。好，首先呢，今天 today, right? 是我们 it's our第一次 first time 会晤 meeting. But what kind of approach, what kind of method? 以视频的方式 based on the format of video 视频。所以呢，今天是我们第一次以视频的方式会晤。So 以视频的方式 here is to indicate how we meet.然后呢，他说看到老朋友，我感到很高兴。看到老朋友，我感到很高兴。老朋友 old friend 看到 I've seen seen you seen the old friend 我感到 I feel very happy。好的，这是最开始。然后呢，当前中美发展都处在关键阶段。当前中美发展都处在关键阶段 ，so 当前就是现在的意思现在 currently 中美发展，所以中国和美国的发展 development, right? So development of China as well as America 都 both 处在is at 处在关键阶段 a critical stage 阶段。人类是一个地球村，人类 human being mankind, right? 是一个 is a what? 村 village. What kind of village? 地球村，地球 we know by itself means earth. Here means referring to global. So mankind is a global village. 我们面临诸多的挑战。我们面临诸多的挑战 So this we've seen quite often in daily headline 面临 to face 挑战 challenges and 诸多 many 就是很多的意思 But this is of course a more formal way 诸多的挑战 So we're facing many challenges 中美作为世界前两大经济体及联合国安理会常任理事国应该加强沟通和合作。中国作为世界前两大中美作为世界前两大经济体及联合国安理会常任理事国应该加强沟通和合作。所以中美 So here referring to China and US作为 as or being what 世界前两大经济体 So the first 前 the top two big economy 经济体 So as the world top two largest economy 这个及就是和的意思This is a more formal expression, right? 这个及就是和 and 联合国安理会常任理事国 So the UN Security Council, permanent member 应该 So we should 加强 to enhance What do we need to enhance? 沟通和合作 So communication and cooperation Here we have a sentence structure. First, I will read this because it's a little bit long. 既办好我们各自国内的事儿，又承担起应尽的国际责任。 共同推进人类和平与发展的崇高事业，既办好我们各自国内的事儿，又承担起应尽的国际责任，共同推进人类和平与发展的共同崇高事业。So the sentence structure here is 既 and 又, right? So not only, but also. Okay, so what do we need to do? Not only 办好, so do well, do something well. 我们各自 each other 国内 inside our nation, right? The matters, the things inside the country, so domestic issues. So not only we need to do our domestic issues well respectively, but also 承担起, so to assume or to carry 应尽的 what is due, what we should do. 国际责任 responsibility, 国际 international. So at the same time, we need to assume our due international responsibilities. 共同 together. 推进 to push forward, to advance. Advance what? So always find what is after 的, right? 崇高事业 a kind of noble cause. What kind of noble cause? 人类和平与发展 So the peace and development of human being. 和平与发展 peace and development of human being. So all together, let's push forward the noble causes of human beings, peace and development. And here we have another sentence structure, so I will read first. 这是中美两国和世界各国人民的共同愿望，也是中美两国领导人的共同使命。这是中美两国和世界各国人民的共同愿望，也是中美两国领导人的共同使命。So the sentence structure here is this is also is. So this is kind of an equal structure to emphasize both type of things. It's a little bit similar to 既 and 又. Yeah, so this is, but also is. So this is 共同愿望 common wishes, and then 共同使命 common mission or mission in common. So you can see how the Chinese pattern we have kind of echoing, right? So this is common wishes, this is common mission. 好，我们看一下其他的词汇。所以呢，这是中美两国 so this is the US, China, two countries 和世界人民，世界各国人民 also people from different country in the world. Yeah, so this is the common wish of US, China, but also the rest of the people from different part of the world. 也是 It's also the common mission of what? 中美两国领导人 the leaders, right? The leaders of US and China, these two countries. Okay, so the next one is the longest in this speech. So let's have a look. It's a little bit more complex. 所以我先来读一下推动中美各自发展，维护和平稳定的国际环境，包括有效应对气变、新冠肺炎疫情在内的全球性挑战，都需要一个健康稳定的中美关系。Okay, one more time. 推动中美各自发展，维护和平稳定的国际环境，包括有效应对气变、新冠肺炎疫情在内的各国全球性挑战，都需要一个健康稳定的中美关系。Okay, so when you read a long sentence like that, we need to break it down a little bit. We need to understand what are the things being talked about. First is always read the sentence as a full sentence because that helps you to be able to understand where to break. So we not just find this though. Though we understand it means both or all, right? So we know there are several subjects in this long sentence. 都需要 they all need. Okay, so they all need 一个健康稳定的中美关系. They all need a healthy and stable US-China relations. Okay, so the key now, let's to find out what are these things, or maybe two or several things that they all need. They all require this healthy and stable US-China relations. So let's have a look. 推动. So here we have a verb, but it's actually function as a verbal phrase. 推动中美各自发展. So to encourage, to move forward the US-China development respectively or independently, right? So each of the country needs to develop itself. And then 维护和平稳定的世界环境. So to protect, to maintain, to 维护, that means to protect, to maintain. 和平稳定, so peaceful and stable international environment. Okay, and then this bit is part of referring back to, to maintain a peaceful and stable international environment. So 包括 including, including what? Then again, two separate verbal phrases, but again, because we need to find what is after the, so including global challenges, 全球性挑战, right? So to maintain this peaceful and stable international environment will include, global challenges. So what are they? And then he lists two examples. 有效应对气变. 有效应对, 有效 effectively, 应对 to respond to, 气变, so here referring to 气候变化, climate change, okay? And then the other thing is 新冠肺炎疫情. 新冠肺炎疫情, so COVID-19. 在内 means inclusive. So this is part of 包括什么什么在内的, including effectively responding to climate change and COVID-19. Okay, so let's just read this long sentence one more time. 推动中美各自发展，维护和平稳定的国际环境，包括有效应对气变、新冠肺炎疫情在内的全球性挑战，都需要一个健康稳定的中美关系。So if you were to translate it into the whole thing into English, it would be, to develop each country independently and maintain a peaceful, stable international environment, which include how to effectively respond to climate change and the COVID-19, such kind of global challenge, all require a healthy and stable US-China relationship. 好，这个是 so this is the longest sentence. Then 中美应该相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢。中美应该相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢。So this sentence itself is not very long, but it shows you a very typical Chinese pattern. So you can see when he talked about China and US should, and it's 4 characters and it kind of echoing. So it's kind of a very clear pattern what US-China should do. So 相互尊重, mutual respect, respect each other. 和平共处, so to interact peacefully. And then 合作共赢, so cooperate and win-win situation, 共赢, to win together. So this is a very nice and typical Chinese structure. 我愿同总统先生一道，形成共识，积极行动，引领中美关系积极地向前发展。我愿同总统先生一道，形成共识，积极行动，引领中美关系积极地向前发展。So this is most positive sentence. It was really quite nice. So 我愿 I'm willing, right? 同总统先生一道，这个一道就是像一起。So I'm willing to be together with, Mr. President. 形成共识 to reach consensus, 积极行动，active, so to act actively, 引领 to lead， 中美关系积极的向前发展 so the US-China relation and here 积极的 you can translate into positively 向前发展 so move forward right develop further in a positive manner okay finally the last one this structure one more time so 这是也是 so this is also is and then we can see this is a need this is also a expectation so 需要 need and then 期待 expectation so this is the need of what 造福两国人民造福 means to create good luck but here we can translate as benefit so this is the need which will benefit 两国人民 people of both countries 也是期待 this is also expectation from whom 国际社会 so international community 社会 here 社会 can be society but here probably best translate as community the international community okay so that is everything because of the copyright issue I'm not gonna show you the original video because that's produced by BBC but what I can do is that I will put a link in the video description so you will be able to hear what President Xi Jinping said himself and I think he talked in actually quite nice pace so it wasn't too hard to follow. Okay, so much for today. Hope this is useful. If you like today's video, if you found more content like this helpful, just give me a comment or give me a like. So whenever I have a chance, I will try to produce a short video like this. 好的，谢谢大家，拜拜。